Welcome to this Horizon Forbidden West. I had to think for a minute myself then what that was. Right, try again, shall we? What we're going to do is we're going to search the area a little bit, I think. Map's still closing. Alright, closing, still loading. Right, my house is full.
This will be over quick with frost ammo.
Wow, that was nice and easy. Wow, it's super loud in my ear. Now there's 3 of them all down there. Away. Pull down. I was just about to go out and kill that one then. It's just going to stay there. throw them already.
Time to fight.
Okay. Every time I come on this game, I forget how to throw things. Right, I see it is a hole. Okay. I just push R, not hold R.
Desire can make use of this.
Right, we'll take all of that, thank you very much. I did see an E there. Oh, it was dropped, okay. Okay, we're gonna go to this first question mark here.
Smoke. I wonder where it's coming from.
Food, I don't want the food.
Miners. Looks like they're in some kind of trouble.
Sure, skim. You'll need that in a bit.
I just started
I think
running.
that's the foreman. I should check in with him.
You good?
I'm okay. Thank you, Corvin.
Corvin?
Not now.
Easy. What happened?
Explosion in the mine. Water flooded the whole place. Some of my guys are still... They're still down there. Can't stop.
You've done enough. are you hurt?
I'll live. The others. Please.
I need to know exactly what happened.
We used controlled blast to open up new veins in the mountain. One of them must have gone wrong. I can't... I have to go.
How many are still down there? Corvin, how many?
Two. Two, I think. Two more.
I'll do what I can.
So first side quest, we're gonna go into the cave. Oh, no, quests. Sorry, side.
Gotta find those two miners. Quick. Hello? Can anyone hear me? The miners. One of them doesn't look too good.
I think I'm starting to see.
Water in my boots.
Is that a Nora?
Are you okay?
Who are you?
Corvin sent me. Are you hurt?
My leg. I was a little too close to the blast.
What happened?
We were blasting in the farthest tunnel, but the scaffolding didn't hold. It collapsed. I think it blocked the drainage shaft. Water started flooding the place as quick as I drink ale. I barely managed to drag us here.
So something's keeping the water inside the tunnels.
What are you thinking?
I've got an idea. Are there more explosives?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, she'll still be some up top, but you'll need these fuses.
Are you crazy?
You can't move, and I'm not leaving you. It's not like she can make things worse.
Don't go anywhere. I need to find whatever's blocking that drainage shaft and blow it sky high. Hopefully without bringing the mine down on top of me. Made it. There's the debris blocking the shaft. If I can reach those explosives up on the track, maybe I can blast through the blockage.
There's the ladder.
Burrowers. Maybe I can sneak past him most.
Screw that, let's kill him. I'm only gonna have to kill him anyway, so...
Can't override that now. I'm good at these soldiers.
Good night.
I think that's all of them.
Yeah,
I'll
that's all
find a
we're
way out
doing.
of this room. I should follow those tracks. See if they lead to the explosives. I need to find a way up to those explosives.
Yes, alright, okay, Amy. Look, we're up. Barrels.
Let's see where this leads.
Dark, creepy paths, that's where it leads.
There's the explosives, up on the track. Just need to get across somehow. Might be a good idea to drop that ladder. Caster won't work on me.
Went too far with it. Way too far. It worked.
That did the trick. Oh, once that got its attention. Right, let's get rid of all these characters. Alright, yeah, snake. Yeah, screw you. It's over. Now let's go check on those miners.
How do I get up there? Oh, I see. I can't reach it now. Brilliant. jump system on this one. Okay. Pretty old.
She's so dead.
We don't know that.
Looks like everyone's okay.
You did it.
I thought you blew yourself up.
Are you two okay from here?
I can get this idiot down. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
Better let Corvin know his men are all right.
Collect whatever we can. Flying.
Gotta get your big hammered backside out of here now.
I'm very happy with the size of my backside. Thank you very much.
Alright, I went the wrong way. Good start, everybody.
I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvund, he kept pushing and pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvund can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Will you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress.
Ulvund's
Thank you,
man
Huntress.
keeps coming up.
I'll see the last two
never
make it
good.
out.
Sooner or later, someone's gonna have to deal with him. Damn it!
Yeah, I don't know where he came from, I guess. Okay, let's do pouch. For now, we'll do this one. Get as much as we possibly can. Just to, you know, give me a better chance at the game. Same with this. that as well. Do I have any clues? I don't have any. Alright. Any boards, so. Meat. Try to override one of them in a minute. But that's where we're heading. That's our next question mark.
Pass. Just gotta keep low and quiet. An old watchtower. Looks like the path out broke a long time ago. I'm gonna have to climb.
Yeah, whatever's chasing me won't be chasing me in a minute. There we go. Okay. Alright, sorry. I hate it when it does that. It's a shame you can't get her to like walk.
Some kind of device. A metal. Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later.
There's a cable. It runs all the way through. Oh, I know where that's from. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So where's a cable for? And then I realised it's where I came down. let's go and get the area that I didn't get.
Now!
Might have to push the right button a minute. Right, where are we going? What do we need to do? Head there first. Do some of this outside stuff before heading to chain scrape. Got that one. Unnamed campfire. Nice and easy. Come back here later because there's nothing we can do here right now. Alright. I ain't gonna go to that yet. Go to that one and that one. Yeah, screw you. We'll go down there in a second and grab them. There's one. Let's see the other one. Then ahead of that, then rent to chain steak. And we're only an hour in, so I'll keep going depending on the time. Because I've got hundreds of things to do. I took a week off Twitch to record a load of crap, and it's now Thursday. And this is the second time. This will start there. I better repair him, he's nearly dead. I killed 3 of them. No idea where the first one's gone. And that's 2 crits. 6 o'clock. Yeah, I think we got good timing. Up we go. So yeah, I don't take like this week off of Twitch, and like, you know, do loads of
This
recordings,
place has seen better days.
but that didn't happen. Like I said, the first day I tried recording this, I had an error. The file went corrupted on my PC, so
Made it. And there's another one of those devices.
you only just made it up.
Nice. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later. I don't think I can get past them. Guess I should. There's another watchtower on that ridge across the valley. Looks like a long climb to get up there.
What is she saying then? Oh yeah, I see it. It is a long climb up. Let's go to Chain Stripe.
It must be chain scrape. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there.
Already
I'll be able to
upgraded it.
tinker with my other gear too. Easy there.
Outlander approaching. That the savior?
Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Olvend?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this Olvend guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Yeah, I've already done it.
What did I do? Easy there, Red. Hey!
Right, let's talk to everybody in the round. Great, chain scrape.
Pretty sure it's your round. Can't be my round.
Gotta keep going, sorry. Now when this is finished, it'll be a fall to behold. That's what you said last time. Never done before. Missy!
Took you long enough. Almost ready to go?
Olvend can't just ignore us like this, can he? We almost died because of him.
Have you seen us? What are we supposed to do? Have Arnold throw his crutch at him?
I see you all made it back.
Hammer and tongs. That they did, Huntress. They tell me you blasted through the problem. Lokuf here came back trembling like a twig.
Hey!
What's important is everyone made it out.
No thanks to Olvend.
Have you talked to him yet?
We're on the waiting list.
Doesn't have the guts to face all of us at once.
We need to stick together, in case he decides to send his goons over.
You're all banged up as it is. I can deal with Olvend. You don't need to stick around.
We know, you old hammer.
Just stay safe.
need to make this right.
We will. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, you make that right, whatever.
We are on the same side here, Olin. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know that the car didn't let her go.
Why? We let dangerous machines. What do you want, Olin? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olfant Freehold, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my... saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ha! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority.
I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Okay.
Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Serious fighting, not a drunken.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
Not right now.
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Oh, we'll do this one.
That energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades.
Is that the same?
Oh, I remember how to do this one.
How goes it, Hammerhead? I kind of like those weapons, actually.
That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Yeah, I remember how to do that now. There we go. Obviously I can't do this one because I haven't unlocked
Hey, Milduff. Milduff. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, no trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they like my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Milduff. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Already got enough meat and bitter leaf. Just need to grab a metal panel from the scrounger pile.
Aloy, come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for...
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Ulvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvin was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvin?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Karja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvind?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvind has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Fancy a game of straight.
Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Olvind's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Olvind up.
What is this concession decree that Olvind wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Olvind get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well,
Let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Salutations, Fairman! Come on, where's your sense of adventure? Mildred better get my order right.
Right, let's go and...
Don't you think I've forgotten?
I'll have you know,
How am I supposed to work with a hammer and...
Yeah, I already know how to upgrade my stuff. Right, let's upgrade this. Right, and the last one there. All done. Right, there's nothing for us to do here right now.
So Ulvund blows her.
Look at her go!
Right, we're going to climb this. Well, you got to do these later on, and they're a pain in the ass. Never got to. The first stealth one. This is Huntress one. Okay. See, I do have a little thing because it's just easier. There's stuff now that I can't get, like these. do this and then we'll go to the scrounger site. Just do a couple more bits, I think, tonight. And then I'll call it a night. Because I've got to trim the video a little bit now because obviously I'll have some of it on.
I think I can climb up this cliff. Might be able to reach the tower I saw at the top.
Obviously got to trim some of this video out. Excuse me. For some of the stuff that let's see. Sugar. It's a hell of a climb, isn't it? Getting closer to it. Oh my god, still gotta go up.
There's the tower. I still got a ways to go to reach the top.
Alright, we're at the first bit of it. Well, I say that, but I don't think I am, to be honest. Jesus. It's one hell of a fly. Beautiful view.
Okay, almost there.
Yeah.
Here we are. Looks like there's another device up here. Got another lens. I'll tuck this away for now. I can almost see the entire valley. No wonder the Karja built this watchtower.
Jesus, yeah, lovely view. Right. So how do I get down from up here? There we have to. There we go. And another one. Brilliant. How about this scrounger pile? We're just gonna get this. boxes are rare.
Exploring cauldrons and taking how we ride these things.
I reached level 5. God, how deep.
Scroungers. Builders seem to find another panel of the manuscript.
Yeah, baby, that's how you do it. Alright.
I think I have everything I need for Milda. I've been to use a decent amount.
Yeah, baby. Still saying there's another one around, but yeah. See, told you I'd get it in a minute. Yeah, I'm not ready to go to that unknown yet. I know what that is. And I am not ready to do that yet. It's an underwater cavern that I will get later on. We'll see what we can do before we head into Barren Light. There's loads of stuff to do first. So we could be here for a while.
Okay.
God, I gotta love it that you still can ride animals.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Aaron took it down?
Back to change crate.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Ulvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Wow. Mildef, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, I'd be happy if I knew where the pub was. Yeah, so we're gonna
Might be a
start.
good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out. And see what else Boulder's cooking up.
That's probably where we're gonna go now. Damn, I just turned my old train back on. Okay. Because it's decided it wanted to be fucking silly. Right, where we go?
You're not supposed.
Sorry, Red. We're closed.
Alright, not ready to talk to them yet then.
That bristleback's gonna run him down. Get inside until it's safe. I can turn this around.
Yeah, I can turn this around. It's called overriding. Bye. Just go.
This whole area's rigged.
Hey! You! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers!
It's always something.
Hold tight. I'll see what I can do.
Try luring them into the tripwires. Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take all the shit around there.
Forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy. Machine hunter's a youngin's game.
This'll be in my stash when I need
Come
it.
on over. Let me give thanks. See, you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. Then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do.
South, after more bristlebacks?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well,
accidents.
Did something happen in Chainscrape?
More like someone.
Let me guess. Ulvund.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulvund discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Aaron headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus. Tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguard. Acid's not gonna hurt it much. These bristlebacks are everywhere. Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Another one down!
Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Aaron!
Yeah.
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest. Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
And turn it into scrap, Aloy. Hammer to metal.
I'll have to come back here at a later stage.
Aloy. Yeah, you might have to.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh. I'm good. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. What's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire... what we did... it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone? That figures.
It's not gonna happen.
Aaron! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. This just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah. Oh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, you took off. You left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Erend, look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but what I've been doing... Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
Your life on Earth?
Yeah. Everything dies unless I succeed.
Well, then let me help. Oh.
You can't. There's no machine to fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do, I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
Oh, so much for being useful. Okay.
Erend! By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere. Obviously. We'll make it without you.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. We'll only slow you down.
Yeah, where is it? Fucking Jay.
find something interesting inside.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis the delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
Yeah. Alright, back to this old world thing.
Okay, what do we have in here?
There's a crate in here.
Old world relic. How do I get in there to get it?
I have to push the right button on it.
Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin? Some data survived.
Great. 1705.
There's a code for the locked door in this data. But I still need to find a key module. Great. This should be useful.
Okay.
Okay, gotta find a key for the door.
Okay, so it's up there. Oh.
There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now? have to find another way up. Now goes.
That's why you need to pray.
Okay. Now where does this lead? The key module.
I believe that was my way back in, but okay.
Okay, let's see if this key fits. There. Looks like this needs a code too. I think some of the data I picked up might help. I'm in. What is this thing? I'll hold on to it for now. Figure out what to do with it later.
Okay.
There's the quarry Fearless mentioned.
Break those ass chuckles. Finally got help. Good shot, Mom. That's it. Smashing the scrap.
One less machine.
No one down.
Look at that thing drop.
There you go. Damn, I'm the best. 3 in like 30 seconds. I swear I killed for. Oh, there's the first one. No? Acid. Not a foggiest what I did with it. For some reason I don't have a map. Alright. Okay. Rat. I don't want a rat. I want a screw. Okay. Uh-oh. No! Fucking crashed. Fuck! It has as well, it's crashed. I have to let the game go. I'll see how much I've lost. I'd say probably all of it, to be honest. No, come on. I swear to God, if I recorded this for nothing yet again, because this would be the second time. The first time it completely crashed. Like the information that I did corrupted. My whole PC's crashed. What means the data I've just done is just fucking corrupted as well. I swear to God. Right, let's see how much I've lost. Fingers crossed, I haven't lost anything. Please, 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 please. I'm not really keen on doing this for a third time. It's only because I've done quite a bit, so I don't fancy on like losing loads of data. But we shall see. Oh, thank God for that. Nothing. Save. Right. The map's still loading. Have I got this? So the vantage point is green. The door is open. That's green. All I lost was the machines. Alright, okay, I can deal with that.
Looks like the Osram decided to put up a fight.
That's it. Smash him to scrap.
One less machine.
Look at that thing fly.
Another one down.
Let's go. Going down.
One less machine.
fully cleared it yet. But it's a good start. Surely I'm finished for the night.
Javad said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's any... in the back of the valley.
Have I missed a machine? Oh no, right. That's the closest campfire, just across this river. Do a quick save and a manual save. Fingers crossed. If it crashes, it crashes. There we go. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to end off this recording. Well, this for YouTube this evening. But I'll be back again soon with another one. Thank you for watching, whoever you are, wherever you are. Have a good day night, and goodbye.
Nigerian giant. It's just like, it's an iron claw, I believe.
Yeah, he's paw